Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news.
Yes, hello. I need to report someone who's in the country illegally. He's my husband. His name is Luis Martinez. He's been here for years, but he's not supposed to be. He lied to me. I have proof.
Sarah, let's start with a question everyone is asking. Why did you make that call?
I ask myself that every day. Why? Because I was angry. Because I felt betrayed. Because I wanted, I don't know, revenge, justice. I really don't know anymore.
Take us back to the beginning. How did you and Luis meet?
We met at a restaurant. I was 27, a single mom. He was the busboy. I wasn't looking for anything serious, but he was so kind, so gentle. He was amazing with my daughter, Emily. I thought, this is it. I found a good man.
When did you find out he was undocumented?
Not right away. He never talked about it. I assumed he had papers. He worked, paid rent, never got into trouble. One day, we were talking about taking a trip to Mexico to visit his family, and he got all weird. That's when I pressed him. That's when he told me.
How did you react?
Honestly, I felt stupid. I'd been married to this man for almost 5 years, and I had no idea. He promised me he was going to fix it, said he was working on it. I wanted to believe him, but then I found out about the other things.
Other things?
He had another family, back in Mexico, a wife, 2 kids. I found out through Facebook. Some woman messaged me. His other wife said I was the second woman he'd lied to, that he married me for papers.
That must have been devastating.
I felt like my whole life was a joke. He wasn't who I thought he was. He had built this life with me, with Emily, and it was all fake. I confronted him. He denied it at first. Then he shut down. That's when I snapped.
And that's when you called ICE?
Yeah, it wasn't about him being undocumented, not really. It was about me being hurt. I wanted him to feel as powerless as I did.
What happened after the call?
They came to our house 2 weeks later. It was early morning and Emily was still in bed. I watched them take him. I thought it would make me feel better, but it didn't.
Did Lois say anything to you before they took him?
He just looked at me. He didn't fight, didn't beg, just looked at me like he didn't even recognize me.
And Emily, how did she handle it?
She was 10, and she loved him. She didn't understand. She still doesn't. To her, I'm the villain, the woman who took her daddy away.
Do you regret it?
Every single day.
If you could say one last thing to Louis, what would it be?
I'd ask him, was any of it real? Did he ever love me? Or was I just a means to an end?
I'm sorry I hurt you. I never meant to, but you hurt me too. I hope one day Emily will understand, and I hope you find peace.